Hi, welcome to my presentation. I chose to look at the Halliburton case with Tony Menendez and his efforts there to maintain accurate financial reports and financial statements for the investing public. So Tony Menendez found a bill and hold sale, which is an accounting practice that incorrectly recognizes revenue. In this particular case, Halliburton sold and recognized revenue for equipment that remained unassembled in a Halliburton warehouse. Of course, revenue needs to be recognized in the period in which it is earned, regardless of when the cash is received, in an accrual-based accounting environment anyway, which is what should be used under GAAP. Anyway, so Tony discussed and researched this issue for months to determine, if they were actually doing this incorrectly. And he found that even Halliburton's own policies were in accordance with what he had seen from SEC's SAB 101 for general revenue recognition rules, and in accordance with GAAP as well. Everything that he found seemed to support his finding that Halliburton was misstating financial statements because of this. Furthermore, he found that the misstatements were material and would require doing the financial statements for the affected periods. So Tony reported this to his boss, and his boss agreed. He said, "Yeah, that's wrong, probably." I mean, I didn't say he said that, but he agreed with Tony and took it to the other accounting executives, and they ultimately decided that they were not doing anything too out of line and nothing needed to be fixed, and kind of just nipped it in the bud right there before it got too much further. But these were the accounting executives, so Tony was kind of at a loss here of what to do and how to proceed. So he was working for Halliburton for a while after that, but eventually he was placed on a leave of absence. Anyway, the IMA course of action recommendations, Tony followed these pretty directly. He reported the issue to his boss, his direct supervisor, who agreed with him actually, and nothing ultimately happened. Tony did not use the IMA's helpline, but it could have helped because he did have some roadblocks, it seemed, and he kind of got stuck here and there. So he was placed on administrative leave at Halliburton, realized he didn't have a job there, and that's when he found legal help, and he decided to file a whistleblower claim under the anti-retaliation provisions of the Sarbanes-Oxley Act. Still, a judge in 2008 decided Tony did not suffer from retaliation from Halliburton, and seemed like Tony lost. But he appealed to the Administrative Review Board, and in 2011 they overturned that ruling, and Menendez was awarded $30,000 instead of $1,000 that he had initially proposed or was initially looking for. So that brings me to this question here: financial reward for whistleblowers. Their article on the fraudmagazine.com suggested Tony had won when he received that $30,000, but Tony wasn't really looking for money. He was just looking for Halliburton to do the right thing. Financial incentives could be a benefit, of course, to promote whistleblowing. But overall, Tony followed the IMA standard of ethical professional practice. He remained competent, kept things confidential and necessary, acted with a high degree of integrity, and had credible evidence for his allegations. Unfortunately, decisions are often made to cater to the easiest path of resolution, but practicing living in accordance with ethical values should provide additional motivation to take the less comfortable route when the need arises.